Hey guys, welcome back. This is going to be my second video on the same day. Wow, I'm setting records here. And how do you know that? Because I'm wearing the same t-shirt and same hairdo, and it's pretty much just 10 minutes apart. So I finally got it running. Ooh, there's a lot of confidential stuff over there. I guess it's gonna be blurred out anyway, so who cares? And that's Jerry Riggs' video over there in the back end. Because I'm going to talk about iPhone 13's sensor shift stabilization. Prior to this, I was speaking about the MacBook Pro. I was ranting about it because all of a sudden it just wanted to bug out on me when I was trying to make a video. So I was so frustrated that I made a video about that. So you could just watch it on my channel if you're really interested. You can find it out yourself. I mean, again, if you're really interested, you do that. So there you go. Let's begin. Well, this iPhone 13 and the iPhone 12 Pro Max have sensor shift stabilization, although it's not that new in the digital camera world, because I had a Nikon P500 which had a sensor shift stabilization and it was garbage compared to the Canon competition which had optical stabilization. So I don't know why people are making a big fuss out of it, but that's not the point. I'm not trying to rant about the iPhone 13 over here, because I really like the direction that Apple is heading with its new iPhones as compared to what's happening in the Android world. Now, I know most reviewers said the iPhone 13 is boring, it's just meh, but it's not. I am really interested in it, and I think it's going to be a great phone for people who are upgrading from the iPhone 11. Yes, iPhone 11. If you have an iPhone 11, the iPhone 13 is a really good upgrade. Well, with that out of the way, and with the fact that I might really start coming back to liking Apple, like how I used to like it in the Steve Jobs days. But I don't know. I think it's mainly got to do with Android's navigation bar and stock launcher problem, because customization was Android's key. If that's not possible anymore, then I don't see any point in using a device that's a bit that's a bit inferior without its real strengths. You know, if it's going to be locked down, I might as well use an iPhone. So again, with that out of the way, I don't think I'll be switching anytime soon. So, well, let's talk about the sensor shift stabilization. Wow, I think this video is going to be at least 5 or 6 minutes, which is good for YouTube. You know, it's good because the algorithm thinks, oh, a lengthy video, that's great. Back to the topic. I know I digress a lot. So this is about the sensor shift stabilization. I think it's okay. It's not bad. The concept is really simple. You're trying to keep the video, the image on the frame in spite of the hand movement. So you're trying to move the sensor instead of the optical lens, so that you don't get a lot of distortion, because the sensor is relatively flat while the lens it's kind of concave and convex. So that's the basic ideology here. They're trying to make sure the image falls in the right place all the time, but I don't have any problem with that. I just merely have a suggestion to make. You could I'm gonna just title this as Dear Apple. I mean, I don't think they're gonna be watching my video, but if anyone from Apple watches this video and they pass on the message to them, it's going to be great. It's going to save them a lot of money. I know they like doing that. I think they recently shut down Flick Type from the Apple Watch because they made a keyboard and then went on to release their own Apple Watch keyboard. Wow. So they clearly like taking ideas. So Apple, this is for you. You can take this idea. You have my full consent. So instead of using the sensor shift stabilization, which is based on hardware, you gotta move the sensor, you gotta have all the electronics in place, and that's gotta be really fast. And sometimes your hand movements could be micro movements, could be really faster than those sensor shift stabilization components. Right, that's a mouthful. So what I suggest you do is take the gyro-based EIS approach that you do for videos. I know videos and stills are vastly different, but now that you have the iPhone 13 Pro Max 1.9 micron sensor, it's a bit larger than the 1.7 microns on the iPhone 13. Instead of doing the sensor shift stabilization in the hardware, just have a bigger sensor, crop into it slightly like you do in the videos, and still maintain a reasonable 1.7 to 1.9 microns of pixel size, and just do the gyro-based EIS within the sensor in the software. That's going to be way fast, way efficient. Let me do it. Let me make it a list. Way fast, way efficient, and way cheaper. So there you go. Instead of doing the sensor shift based stabilization, you could do the gyro EIS based stabilization, crop into it for videos. For example, we already have this in place. In the Android world, you have the S21 Ultra. When you zoom in all the way into 100 to 120x, this is what the S21 Ultra does. It appears to be stable, or rather stabilized, but it's actually moving within the sensor frame because it's just cropping into the image. And the Mi 11 Ultra doesn't do this. That's why it appears all shaky and all difficult, and you need a tripod to take a photo or a video when you're zoomed in digitally. The OIS is not able to compensate for it. So if an S21 Ultra can do it at 120x, you gotta just try and perceive how fast the digital stabilization can be. 120x is a lot. A slight movement. Can you see my hand move? No, you can't. But if you zoom in all the way, you can see it move. You know? So if the S21 Ultra can do that at 120x, that's just proof that you could do it way better when you're at 1x. And you could do it in all the sensors, not just the main sensor. So dear Apple or dear Android or whoever is watching this, we have all these big sensors now. Make use of it. I know most of you already have OIS. I used to have a Lumia 1020 that had a 3-axis OIS. That was great. So I love OIS. For those of you who have OIS and for those of you who don't have OIS, use this technique. You have big sensors. Get those big sensors, slightly crop in with the software and then upscale it. It's not like you guys are new to upscaling, right? You've been doing this for a long time. 8MP sensor, you just upscale it to 13MP and call it 13MP upscaled images. Wow, I am all over the place, but the message is there in this video. Go for gyro-based EIS for images. Ditch the censorship stabilization. Oh man, there goes my image. I wanted to be a legitimate YouTuber, but it's gone. I still have the fake plant though. That's good. That's good. That's great. That's good. Wow, that's great. Anyways, thank you so much for coming to my tech talk. If I'm gonna talk like One Bagel, I really like him. He makes great videos. It's Some Gadget Guy. This is not a shout out. I don't have a big channel, but I really like his videos. Please go and subscribe. You will like his videos as well. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this rambling TikTok and going all over the places. If you want to hear more, leave me a comment. If you don't leave a comment, if you don't watch it, if you don't subscribe it, I don't care anymore. So yeah, see you later.